Hi, I'm Samantha Lefebvre. I'm not here today, so I'm doing this video for Amber. I am here and I am rooted in this church and with my faith. Back in 2014, I lost my best friend in a car crash. Her and I were not speaking at the time, and from that moment forward, I had a new perspective and appreciation for trust and friendship, and I was very lost after that happened. I felt that I must have done something wrong to be able to lose my one person, and for a long time I always looked for someone that could try to fill that, and it never worked. Every year I would go to her grave for her birthday, and I go up on the anniversary of her death and other events to just kind of feel like I can be by her and with her. May 17th, 2021, I was getting my flowers as usual to go visit her for the next morning. And I bumped into Amber at the grocery store. And this was right at the time where COVID was going away, and we both had our masks on, and we kind of looked at each other, and we both took them off at the same time, which is something that to me meant that it was someone that at least thought one way like me, and that we could probably have a conversation. We exchanged numbers. Amber invited me for coffee. Back then I hated coffee, now I like coffee. Fun fact. And we started talking, and she asked me right off the bat about my faith and how where I was. And I explained to her that I had only been to church for funerals and for weddings, but it was something that I was not opposed to and would be willing to try out. And I was invited. Coming to our first event, it was the summer-fall kickoff, and she told me to be a couple of people, and that was like one of the first big nights. I was very scared. My husband had to put me in the car and drive me here. And now it's funny that I most enjoy about our Wednesday nights welcoming new people in. I know what it felt like for me to be welcomed in, and it's something that now one of the most fun things I do here. I would go and talk with Amber and other women, very strong, rooted women here at Websterville Baptist Church, about their faith, their testimonies, their journeys, and I decided to accept God as my Savior. And then I went on to be baptized, and I'm now a member of this church. But I distinctly remember the night that I met Amber. I sat in my car, and it was just a breaking point for me. I have a couple of stressful jobs, and I just had enough. I felt very lonely. I felt like no one was listening to me and that I had nobody. And I remember sitting in my car, tears were flowing, and I just said, God, I don't know if I'm doing this right, which I still say quite often, but I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking to show that I am capable of being loved, I'm capable of having a relationship, and that I am capable of being a blessing to other people, and that I deserve that back myself. And I cried and I cried, and I told him again I was sorry if I wasn't saying things right. And about half hour later is when I ran into Amber, and the rest is here. And I'm very grateful for people that have watched me grow and supported me, and that for the people that I'm able now to help be a mentor and lead along the way.